Hey!
Welcome to Abernathy.
Afterhours.
I'm Red.
And I'm Becca.
We're going to talk to you
This is a podcast
about us.
In our store. It's called Abernathy's.
Yeah, we're located at 432 West 3rd Street in Davenport.
Downtown. Let's talk about new shit.
New shit. So we recently got in a couple big orders.
Yeah, we have our biggest order being our robes.
So cute.
I'm calling them the Suspicious Widow.
I like it.
Yeah, everybody has this idea when they see these. They're long mesh robes and they have glorious like marabou trim. People always talk about like if the police were to show up and your husband had recently been murdered, like this is what you would be seen wearing.
All I can think of is like a Grease slumber party.
That too. It has a little bit, I almost called it like a pinafore, like those old school 50s robes that would be kind of like fitted at the shoulders and then flow out, you know?
Yeah, they're super cute. What color? We got red,
black,
and purple.
Yeah, the purple is really pretty. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
So, and we have really limited stock on those. We only have them in 3 sizes and so there's one of each size. That's it. That's all we got.
$200.
Yes. Come and get it.
We also got new music legs lingerie. You guys have been buying them up, you sexy little devils.
Boom. I mean, everybody's at home. I was asking about like dresses and stuff. I was like, no, we're just selling a lot of t-shirts and like lingerie right now.
I mean, that's legit.
Yeah. We're all at home.
Yeah. You're either in a t-shirt or half naked.
Yeah. You want something to do while you're at home.
But they're really cool. They come in sets, and I was happily shocked how stretchy they are.
Yeah, the one piece I most liked was we got this pair of like really cute high-waisted, they're like mesh like briefs kind of looking, and they have like buttons down the back. They happen to be crotchless, but
because they don't, the company we order them from, they do not believe in crotches.
No crotches here.
No. None.
Which piece did you like?
Well, I like the black one that has like barely covers you. I want that to be known though, because I think some people are thinking this is gonna cover my boobs. No, it's not meant to.
Yeah, in the packaging it looks like a bra only because the girl's nipples are photoshopped out.
Yeah, she doesn't have any. So it's like gonna cover half your nip.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna cover the side boob, but it's gonna be like a little peekaboo.
Yeah,
kind of. It's almost like a harness.
Yeah, it's cute. But I like that one a lot. It comes with a garter. But any of the red one. But I like the teddies. Only because they're super universal. You can wear them with a bandeau bra underneath, or if you're into that ravey kind of stuff.
I just had a customer come in this week, and she had bought one of our. They're like a teddy or a bodysuit earlier in the year, and she came in and bought this awesome vintage leather jacket, and she was like, "I'm gonna wear the teddy with like a pasties, the leather jacket over top, and then like jean shorts during the summer." And I was like, get it, girl.
Do it. I'm like, man, this summer, I'm going to wear whatever I want.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Doing it.
This is the year to dust off everything that you didn't get to wear in 2020.
Yeah.
So, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast.
Meat and potatoes. This meat and potatoes is going to be about New Year's.
New Year's!
Since we just celebrated it.
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
We kind of have a little tradition at our house. We make like a charcuterie board, or more like just a buffet of all finger foods. Mm-hmm. So it's everything from like we had fruit, 2 different kinds of potato chips.
Whoa!
Very bougie.
What flavors?
There was like a Ruffles, and then we got these lime and jalapeno chips that were really, really good. Tons of different cheese, olives. The one thing that I would love to put on the board for next year will be, I like sweet pickles with wine pork cheese, which is that like spreadable cheese.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like almost a dark pink color.
I am not that fancy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So what did you guys do?
We just hung out at home.
Yeah. You guys didn't eat anything cool, or did you drink champagne?
No. I had some water.
Oh, okay. A room temperature glass of water.
And we hung out until Joe got home. Seriously, like 5 minutes before the ball dropped. And then we tried to watch it on TV, and then, media comes like, no, we haven't had contracts with this, so we couldn't watch it. And then we switched it over, and it was done. And Knox was like, "Why did they do that? Is it a real ball? Can I see it? If I look outside."
A couple years ago, we watched it on YouTube, and I think we just watched it from another year.
It's the 20.
But if you time it out right,
it's fine.
Yeah, we watched like one from the 1950s or the it might have been the 70s, but maybe we'll just pick a year and watch that year every year. That would be a good tradition.
Idea. Yeah. Maybe next year will be better. I wasn't feeling the holidays this year. I was just kind of. And New Year's, I was like, whoopie-doo.
Yeah, by the time New Year's came around, I think I was kind of exhausted from like all, like not celebrating, but just like that whole like holiday mentality.
Yeah.
Kind of ready to close that chapter.
I think I went to I do think I went to my sister's house.
Yeah.
That day?
You did, because you had pizza. Was that the day you had pizza?
Was that the day?
You might have. I messaged Nicole. She's like, I'm eating pizza at my sister's house.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ate pizza. So.
Do you guys kiss? You kiss at midnight?
We did kisses with Knox and...
Aww. That's the cutest.
Yeah. But...
What did you guys do growing up for your New Year's tradition?
We got to stay up, and I think we had like sparkling cider.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And normally we could have like a friend stay the night or something. So
I remember going to friends' houses for sure.
Yeah. I don't really remember a lot of New Year. Like, I didn't ever go out for New Year's, really, either. I'm like, so this year wasn't really that different for me.
Pretty much the same.
I do. One year, I was in Chicago, and we did New Year's, and we were at the Double Door.
Oh, okay.
Venue.
Yeah.
And I drank way too much, and I had champagne. Champagne ruins my stomach. Like, it just flips it right upside down. And I got super sick because I drank like a whole glass on top of being drunk already.
Last year we got to watch you on New Year's.
Oh yeah,
that was a good time.
I'm like, man, what do I do? Perform or stay at home? But yeah, I ended up puking out of a moving vehicle because it was that bad. So I don't go out. Don't do that.
Been there, my friend.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, we didn't ever have many traditions at home, but I would go over to a friend's house, and I think maybe it was Y2K. Like, legit, my friend's mom thought it was going to be the end of the world and let us have champagne at 12. So that was kind of cool.
Last chance.
Get it while you can. So that was always a little bit of a tradition thereafter. And then there was, I think the first New Year's I might have been 21 was the first night I ever karaoke'd. And
that's where you fell in love.
I love karaoke. It makes me so happy. But I remember I never had wanted to do it before, and we were just drunk enough, and we were at a bar. We were driving around. This is in Des Moines. It's like 11:30. It was like, okay, you got to find a place to stop because we had to be someplace at midnight so we can see everything. And it just happened to be a place that was doing karaoke. And I kind of had this moment where I was like, you know what? Why do I care whether I should or shouldn't sing? I'm not going to see any of these people ever again. It was a little bowling alley. So I got up. I can't even remember. I think I might have sang Def Leppard, actually. Yeah.
What a choice.
Yeah, ballsy first karaoke move. Mm-hmm. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to fucking do it. I don't know any of these people. I'm there to see them again. And I think it was like the week afterwards, I went to work and some guy was like, hey, don't you karaoke at the bowling alley?
You're like, no, I don't remember that. I wasn't there.
So that was a good New Year's.
Yeah.
But
I would like to have I want to go to like a big New Year's party. I think that'd be fun.
Let's put that on the list for 2021.
2022
or whenever we're doing things again.
When things are safe and fine. But I don't know. So next part of our meat and potatoes is what the fuck 2020?
What the fuck? WTF 2020?
The good and bad.
Yeah. Wait, you know what's funny to think about for 2020 is there was a part of 2020 where like coronavirus hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, there was a few very short months.
Yeah, but I felt like we were getting shit done.
We were on our way.
Yeah, you were performing. You had like two or three performances.
Well, my dumbass. I was like, 2020 is the year I'm going to get out of my shell. I'm going to talk to people.
You were in such a good start.
It was really good. I had shows booked pretty much like all year.
For those, I don't know if we've ever talked about it before, but Red is a burlesque performer.
I was doing my burlesque thing, and I was so excited. And then 2020 was like, guess what? No. Fuck you.
There was something else I was saying that had happened. We were having those paint nights at the store. Those were super fun. I was really enjoying those. We'd had a kind of start to hit a stride with the store.
Yeah.
And then like
came to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
We had set up a bunch of vending events. We were ready to hit the oddities circuit pretty hard. And
we had at least 4 shows booked all the way out to like Denver. I think was going to be our furthest show. We were going to vend for the first time in Detroit.
New Orleans.
Yes, that was on the list.
Even had an Airbnb booked and everything.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I forgot about the Airbnb.
That's okay.
But we got almost all those shows rebooked for 2021. Yeah. So super exciting there.
Yeah.
What was something good about 2020?
Well, let's think about it. I keep thinking about when you told me the other day that Pat came in.
Yes.
And he was like, it's all it just depends on the person and how you see it.
Yeah.
And him saying like, I had my first kid born. And I keep thinking about that. I'm like, that's so great.
For somebody out there, 2020 could have been their best year yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's crazy. And I know that you were talking about like, it's really just perception of things and how you dealt with things. And I know it's been tough for people in general to deal with this because it's so weird.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that I was feeling that, but almost the opposite at the end of the year, on New Year's, because so normally, honestly, 2019 was a rough year for us too.
2019 was rough,
and arguably rougher than 2020.
Yeah, because
the flooding,
we couldn't do anything.
Flooding, physically not having a shop, and then we were vending a few events, but some of them were just a lot of work for a very little payout. Mm-hmm. So 2019 was rough. And then 2020, I felt overall, majority of the way through the year, I was like, customers were still going out of their way to support us.
Yeah. We
were still able to pay our rent and, things like that. But at the end of the year, I think that was when I was hearing about this, toxic positivity and getting kind of concerned that maybe I was doing a little bit of that to you, to myself, to those around me. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay to acknowledge that there were probably some rough times this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not to forget the good times that happened.
Yes.
That's pretty easy to do.
So, but that could be said almost about any year.
Yeah, it's pretty much every year is a giant dumpster fire. So let's just get used to that.
It's kind of funny that I feel like that phrase has been around and people have been saying that for the past 4 years.
I told you there is a coincidence in that, but we won't go.
Isn't that the same as a prejudice? I mean,
no. But I don't know. I think good things happened. I got to watch Knox become this little person that he had not been in 2019. So
that's very true.
I don't know. I got to spend more time with him. He comes to work with me, not at the shop because there's too many people and I don't expect him to wear a mask for 8 hours. But he comes to the office with me and we've grown a lot. And I don't know. We got to spend a little bit more time at home.
There's huge value in that. Huge. Yeah. And I cannot think of a scenario outside of a global pandemic where I would have prioritized just staying at home or being taking time away from work to be with my family. I can't imagine a scenario where outside of being completely burnt out.
But then that's just going to be crying.
Yeah.
And stress. Losing your hair. I don't know. I am thankful for 2020 because it made me fucking pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't want to.
Everybody really had to slow down and prioritize. So I think what's most exciting is so we've all had this experience that's been no other, where we've all had to slow down and reprioritize our life. What's important? Where are we going to spend our money? What are we going to do with our time at home? So it's now that we collectively, as a country, as a planet, have had an opportunity to prioritize, what's going to change?
I don't know.
It could be kind of cool.
This year's going to be crazy.
Whoa!
I'm excited. We'll see.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, we'll all be like, this fucking sucked.
2021 was such a dumpster fire.
Stitches be crazy. You better get on doing those.
Yeah, start going now.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? Speaking of Stitches Be Crazy, Emily reached out to us and was saying, you know, how Abernathy's has played a role in like 2020 being a good year for her company, and we gained a lot of new consigners this year. I felt like that have really changed our business. We've had, you know, our consigners that have been with us forever that we've gotten to showcase more than ever through having our consigners on our website, you know, having new employees this year, like that. Big, huge change for us.
2020 forced us to like actually dive into, we were so focused on like physical store things, like trying just to make us run while we were there doing things with customers and then vending, that we totally forgot that like online shopping is valuable to a lot of people besides without the pandemic.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to be out in crowds. Regardless.
Very true.
So 2020 gave us that opportunity to kind of be like, you better get your online shit together, guys. And it worked out.
Yeah. And also, that being said, I mean, there were times I have walked people through over the phone their very first online transaction ever. Yeah. Like people using the internet in ways that they hadn't before, and also customers being like, oh, you guys have a website now? And it's like, oh no, we've had a website since 2011, but this has been the first time, or 2013 rather, but this has been the first time that people have gotten to see all the work that we've been putting into the website and our online presence for years now.
Yeah.
So
I guess it wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Plus, we started this podcast.
Hey! You're welcome, everybody.
Yes. All right. So let's answer the burning question that actually somebody did ask.
Somebody asked it, and they put it in a bowl at the shop.
So if you come to Abernathy's, we have a little fish bowl out, and there's pieces of paper, and you can write any question you want to submit. Anything. Literally, this is a great example of you could write anything. This question is,
why is the sky blue, and why are boobs good?
Why are boobs good?
You want to take a whack at that?
I'll take a whack at it. Well, first of all, I always think of the sky being blue. Well, the ocean is blue because the sky is blue.
It's all light reflective, right?
Yeah.
We're scientists.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you accidentally download a science podcast?
Let us lay it out for you real quick. So light in your eyes.
So light in your eyes equals the sky being blue. Why are boobs? Well, boobs are probably good because it's like the nectar of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's indefinitely. That's probably why.
Round, squishy,
soft,
all different shapes and sizes. So they're always exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably about it.
Yeah, I'd say, boom, you have been scienced. Try asking us something else, see what happens. You can go to our website, www. I really don't. Everybody knows.
You don't actually have to do that anymore.
That's how websites start. You can go to
HTTP /:5.
You can go to our website, shopabernathys.com. You can see all the hard work we've been putting into our website over the past year. But you can also you can get a link to the rest of our podcast, and you can ask us a burning question if you want us to answer it on the next podcast.
Yeah. Just submit one for the hells of it.
Yeah, because we want to hear what you want to know.
You can ask us any question, and we promise we will not read it until that time. We won't even have time to Google. We didn't even have time to Google about the sky.
Yeah, we just know that much about light refraction.
So who's the customer of the week this week?
Our customer of the week this week is
Brooklyn Cole.
Brooklyn Cole, you're awesome.
She's a really great person who shops at her store all the time.
Yes, her hair is always fabulous, and I love when she brings her little kiddo in. He's always talking about Nightmare Before Christmas and cool stuff, and yeah, she picks out the coolest shit too.
Yeah. Somebody came in the other day, and they were like, "My bartender talks about this store all the time." I was like, "Brooklyn," and the lady was like, "Yes."
How did you know that?
She comes in a lot.
And she's
I'm sure there's
awesome.
Also a lot of bartenders that
there's maybe two other ones, but
just
mostly
two.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn, thanks for being awesome.
Yeah. You win nothing, but we like you.
You get to brag about it if you want. Probably just to us.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to the podcast.
All right.
I guess that was it. It was quick.
Yeah. We're wrapping up 2020, putting a bow on it, sending it out the door, and we're gonna give you these wise words. Life's a garden. Dig it.
And when you're down, stare at a clown. Bye, everybody.
See you later.